And he's like, well, I can give you the information to the owner, and I can share with him. And we get these kind of requests all the time, but yeah, we can share. We'll give you his. They took our card and they put it on his desk. So we said, oh, that's great. It was Megan's idea. And I said, yeah, let's try it out. So we were leaving and we got a phone call, and it's the owner of the restaurant. And we said, hey, he said, we love your restaurant. We've been going there for years. One of our favorite places to eat. And he's like, oh, thank you so much. We said, we've got this new plaza that we've built. He says, yes, I know it. I know it very well. We know the area. He started name dropping some of the restaurant owners that we have already. And he says, after COVID, we shut down one of our third locations that we had in the city. And, we really reduced our stress load that way. And after COVID, now the two restaurants are doing even far better than when we had the third one open. And I said, man, congratulations. You guys are doing a great work. I said, it's a great compliment, that people want your restaurants in their places. And he says, at this point, we're not looking to open a third. We're really just trying to coast through the stress levels of owning two restaurants. And so, Megan and I both totally get that. And I said, one of the greatest compliments that you can receive is someone trying to duplicate what you have. And he laughed and he says, it really is. I said, but maybe this is when you consider franchising. Franchise your restaurant. Let somebody else pay you for the name and the menu and the formula, and let them have the stress of running it. So he laughed about that a little bit, and he says, I've thought about it, and that's something to consider. And so anyway, it was just one of those great ways of just reaching out and saying, hey, let's take a risk. Let's try to get a hold of the manager and try to talk to the owner, and pitch them the idea of open up a new location in one of our places. And so retail center. So it was just a cool experience. And now the owner and I are just texting back and forth, and we're talking about Kingdom stuff. And it's just really cool. So just want to encourage you to take that risk, reach out, try to connect with the owners. They're really not untouchable people. They are connectable. They're human beings just like you and I, that are trying to make wise decisions for their families and not overload their plate with stress. So that's the key in the art of businesses, is not overloading our plates with things that we don't have the capacity or the bandwidth for. However, with the right managers and the right junior partners, we could actually do more. So we love you guys. Thanks so much, and enjoy your day.